All right, Shalom. We're going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai, and double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders, a great millstone. All right, forget these other groups, forget these other guys, because the truth is coming out, and you can see it clearly, man, where the Lord is dwelling at. All right, because you got a lot of men standing with the flesh and bones, but they don't got the breath, man. All right. The breath is very important and it's key to living, all right, and that's spiritually living. I was watching this video, and it wasn't too far into it that I seen some I just felt the spirit jumped on me to do the video. So I'm gonna play this and go into some articles and some scriptures, and I'm not gonna make it too long because it'll speak for itself. All right. And this is the title of the video says Polight goes after AOC Hebrew Israelite Hashar. Alright, and they call these guys the hardest Israelite group on the planet right now. That was out of Sanetta's mouth. Alright, so we're gonna play this and go into scriptures because that's not true. That's not a true statement, man. Because being the hardest camp, that doesn't mean that you're the most knowledgeable and the Most High is working with you, okay? Because if he's working with you, he's going to show you his secrets and the things that in the prophecies, all right?
Give me 1 Corinthians 11. Thank you. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3. You know what the problem is? A lot of you brothers, man, you know what? A lot of you brothers, you got to come out from under your woman's skirt, man. Real talk. Now, when you go to the United Nations, you don't find no women running the damn United Nations. Who runs the nation? Men of every other nation. Not one woman you find in the UN. Black men, you know what it is, man? Look, some of you want to bow down to your woman, but you know what? A lot of you women out here, you know full well that when your man worshiping you or under you, what's the first thing a woman say? Oh, he a sucker. He weak. I need a real man, right? There you go. There you go. Now, let's go to what God say. Hold on. You know what? But I don't want to hear what your mouth say. Let's go to what God say. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Give him the order.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16.
Read it loud and proud.
But I would have you know.
I want you to know this here by God's word. Read it.
That the head of every man is Christ.
First, Christ is the head of us, right? Come on.
And the head of the woman is the man.
What? Read it again.
And the head of the woman is the man.
So therefore, we the heads, brothers, we come first in the order of establishing every government on the planet. That's the bottom line. So, now, there were extraordinary women that were out there, but hold on, read on.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of who?
The head of Christ
and
is
the head
God.
of Christ is God. Now see, don't get it twisted. We respect our women, but the black woman is not God. Does she share in the Godship? Yes, she does. As a daughter of Zion. However, it is not for us to sit up here and put our women out in the forefront in the wartime campaign.
And I see Fopi back there. I guess they came out. That's a whole nother subject.
If the woman doesn't have as much significance as the man.
We didn't say that.
Okay. If the man comes first, the priority to the woman.
Go ahead.
Okay. Why was it incumbent for the devil to beguile Eve and not the man? Because Eve, wouldn't that tell us that? Hold on. If the devil bypassed man to go to the black woman, then why y'all misconstruing the information? Evidently, the woman plays a significant role. Because if you want to destroy a nation, you go for the women. You don't go for the men.
That's a good question.
If you want to destroy a nation, you go for the women. You don't go for the men.
Let's get the scriptures. Let's get the scripture, please. Let's show them why the devil went to the woman first. Let's show them why. There's a reason why. If you can find it, forget it. Where's that? You got it?
Nah, I'm not getting it.
Hold on, Polight. We coming.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I know y'all get it together. Y'all gonna get it together. Go ahead, have a meeting, figure it out. Y'all gonna learn each other.
All right, man. This is like the elder says, easy, man. We're gonna go right into this. The scriptures they needed to get, because women are not. The whole reason that the serpent went to Eve because she was weaker minded. All right, because if he would have went to Adam, Adam would have stood upright. Okay, He wouldn't have went after that. That's why the serpent, which was not a serpent, okay, that's meat in itself. Okay, it went to the woman because the woman is easily deceived, man. Because what did the woman end up doing? Going back to the man. All right, that was the worming way back to affect Adam. That was the best way to affect Adam, was through that woman. All right, let me get this book. This is the verse they needed to get, and I haven't watched all of it, but I don't think they got it. This is the book of 1 Timothy 2 and verse 14. And it says, and I'll start at verse 11. It says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not the woman to teach, nor observe authority. And that word observe, let me get that real quick. That is permit or have. So he says, nor to have authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. So really, when this thing comes to pass, when the Most High sets everything in order on the planet Earth, the Israelite women, the ones that make it, they're not going to be saved through their so-called righteousness. They're going to be saved for childbearing. They're going to be saved to be popped, man. So we can bring back, the men can put the sperma and bring back the rest of the Israelites that fall to the wayside, man, and rebuild our nation. That's why it says one of you shall become a strong nation. All right, read that again just in case you missed it. It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and in charity and holiness with sobriety. So they got to keep their head down, man, and play the role of a woman. And the Most High, just like he sees us, he sees the women. So the women that are set up to be saved, they will be saved. Just like we, the men, Lord willing, be of the elect, and we continue in faith and maintain, we should be saved, man. Okay? But it ain't the woman. The woman's got to keep in order. And the loudmouth ones and the snapping ones, the ones that think they got more precepts than men, you ain't making it, man. He said you ain't having authority over a man. The Most High is going to set everything right. He's going to put everything right. That's why it says I should show thee a new thing. A woman shall rule over a man. You know, I'm paraphrasing it. But that's showing you, man, this society is corrupt, man. And niggas like this that take pleasure. It says, woe unto you that call good evil and evil good, man. He's taking pleasure in this society. Esau's puffed up the women because they're into women worshiping. Okay, let me get these scripts, man. I'm just going to go through these scripts and then get right into this article. This is the book of 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 3. 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. And it says, but I fear lest any means as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from simplicity that is in Mashiach. Read that again. But I fear lest any means, I fear lest by any means as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Mashiach. Because he said his yoke is easy. Verse 4, for if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushai whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might be well bear with him. For I suppose, it says, for I suppose I was not at will behind, that's it on that, but the main verse, because Eve was beguiled, man, because she couldn't deal with the subtlety of the snaky, we gonna call the snake, you know, but we know what that is, man. It's not a snake, it was a man, all right, a subtile man. Let me get into the next one. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 25, and we'll start at verse 4. Verse 4. It's Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 4. And it reads, oh, calmly are things is, it says, oh, how calmly a thing is judgment from gray hairs, Salakia. 25 and 24, Salakia. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 24. And I started 23. A wicked woman abstaineth, abteth. A wicked woman abatteth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband is distressed, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Read that again. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water, it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. So that's showing the Most High is saying, put these women under subjection, man, under the yoke. Put them in order, man. Watch them, man. Because you have the women these days, they don't give a damn about their man. They just want to further their needs, man. They'll marry like these gold diggers. They'll marry a damn woman, or Salaki, they'll marry a damn man. They'll marry women these days too. I was a spirit. But they'll marry a man, like an older man, and take him for his money. You know, rub his back a little bit, do everything they need to do to get that wedding ring, and then they'll divorce him and take half his wealth, man. So these women are all about self. They're all about preserving themselves. They ain't about helping the man, because I just read that a wicked woman will not comfort her man. You're supposed to be there to comfort, a helpmate unto your man. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 22, and I started 4. It's Ecclesiasticus 22 and verse 4. And it says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her. See? So a woman's supposed to be low-minded. But what do you got back here? You got a bunch of prideful women behind Polight, man. He calls them wives or whatever, man. But you don't got them in subjection. They're proud, man. That goes to a lot of these women in this world now. You got them with selfie sticks and all this kind of madness because they love themselves more than anything. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 26 and verse 3. Ecclesiasticus 23 and verse 3 and plus 7. And it says, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So that's how I show you really don't got control of your relationship. So a woman out there that's set up to be saved, the Most High is going to lead her to the right path to get to that good man. Just like a man, if he needs a good woman, the Most High is going to, if you're meant to have a woman in these times, the Most High send that good woman your way. Because there's situations in the Bible, even the book of Tobit, that shows you that when the woman was set up, when the woman was set up to be with Tobit, in the book of Tobit, the woman was set up for that man, that particular man. And the things laid out in the situation with the fish, but you just got to read the book of Tobit. Go into it and you'll see the story I'm speaking of. And then let me read verse 3 again. It says, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. Verse 7, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. You know, a scorpion just keeps hitting you, man. Keeps stinging you till to let it go. It says, a drunk woman that is a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known by her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. And let me get this 26 and verse 23. And it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So this dude got them women because he's ungodly, man. But he putting them up on a pedestal. The black woman is God. Have you lost your mind, man? And I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go into these articles.